We're so happy you took the time to be here with us. And so the product that we're going to highlight today is a device that you've been using since 2012?
Since 2012. My facialist in Aspen, Eden with Aspen Medi Spa, I'm such a product junkie, and she said she did the facial with the NuFACE, and I bought it, and I've been using it faithfully ever since.
It's incredible. So we're going to dive right into this incredible product because we do have our brand founder from NuFACE here. Tera is in studio, so come on in, Tera. Hi.
Hi, ladies.
We're so happy to have you here today.
Thank you. I'm so excited to share NuFACE with you.
This is an incredible product, and I love that Lori has been using it forever.
She's beautiful. Her skin
looks
flawless. The cheekbones are nice and high. I love it. I love hearing stories about just users and clients that have been using NuFACE for years.
Honestly, it's such a part of my routine. I was thinking this morning, not everybody's going to do this in the beginning, but I am so accustomed to using it that I multitask. So I go and I'll make my tea and I'm doing, honestly, really, it's such a part of my morning routine.
And we say NuFACE is your multitasking tool. You can be on conference calls, you can be on the computer, you can be watching your favorite TV, you can be on Instagram, Facebook. You're doing a lot while you're lifting your face.
It's all about multitasking.
It's all about multitasking.
We're busy ladies, so we got to make sure we have time. Skincare is so important because then you look like this. So this is all I want in life. So I'm all about this. Now, this is an incredible device. It's a refresh device. So will you speak a little bit to that? I know there is a warranty on the product, so I just want to make sure everyone understands what we're working with here.
Yep. So this is a refresh Trinity device. So this is FDA cleared for toning, lifting, and contouring.
Amazing.
So it's really easy to use, and you mentioned it is refreshed, which means that it has been repackaged, completely perfect.
Yep.
Maybe some slight cosmetic imperfections, if any.
Right.
But it's been tested, repackaged, re-beautified, so almost good as new.
So nothing that affects the way the device works.
Absolutely
it works as brand new.
Absolutely not. And as an FDA cleared device, we put all of our devices through a number of tests before they actually can go out into distribution into the hands of our beautiful clients.
Amazing.
Yep.
Now, I know everyone really likes to see an immediate difference with skincare, and not a lot of products do offer that sort of instantaneous results. So NuFACE does, and we have some still photos for everyone to check out. I mean, this is incredible.
This is one of my most favorite before and afters because if you look at the before picture, it looks like an older sister and then younger sister.
It really
if you
does.
it looks like she lost like 10 pounds. Given, just disclaimer here, weight stable, weight totally stable. This second before and after picture, look at that jawline. Look how contoured it is, those cheekbones. I mean, honestly, this is after 60 days of use, 5 minutes a day, that's it.
Can I share with you, I had a facial, and this is after I've been using it for years, but I had the facialist use half of just my half. And now she did it for longer than I do it every morning, but I said, I really want to learn how to use it and to see the results. A girlfriend of mine came in afterwards for the facial, and I said, don't ask any questions, do exactly what I did. You have to get this device. You could not believe, literally, the eyebrow was lifted.
Always.
I noticed a difference on the cheekbone. It was amazing.
And we always lift half our faces first, and I ask my clients to smile because you can see that instant before and after, and it's, like you mentioned, very few products give that instant gratification, and we always want, when we get a new product, we always want like results like now. 30 days ago, you know, so this gives you those instant results now, and it's so fun. I've lifted hundreds of thousands of faces, and to this day, I get so excited about the results because everyone does lift differently. So I'm excited. We're going to do a before and after for you today.
Will you tell us a little bit about the warranty as well?
Yep. So your device comes with a 1-year warranty. So if anything goes wrong with the device, just send it back to us. We'll replace it or fix it for you. No questions asked.
Amazing. So I'm ready to see this in action.
Okay. Good.
So let's head over to our demo area because I am ready for this.
Great.
Now we've got everything nice and set up over here. And of course, we're going to need a model to make this happen. So we have Lisa in-house. Lisa, come on out. Hi, beauty.
Hello.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Yes. I see your hair's up. You're ready to go.
I'm ready.
All right, Tara, I'm going
Okay.
to let you take it away. Tell us what goes on here.
Perfect. Okay, so we always like to lift a face on clean, dry skin, and the first step is the gel primer. So I always, at home, I use just my fingers, but since I'm lifting a client, I like to use a little makeup sponge. So again, the first step is the gel primer. This contains hyaluronic acid and phytomoist, so it's really hydrating for the skin. And think about it really like a hydrating mask. And so this is going to go directly onto every surface area that you're going to be lifting.
And is this sort of a protective barrier?
It's the activator. So basically it's going to draw that microcurrent down to the muscles of the face. So you definitely always want to use the gel primer. And then you turn your device on, and then we have intensity. So you can increase or decrease the intensity. I always like to lift my clients on high. And just because it's perfectly safe, microcurrent's a low-level current, so it feels really good, and you know, we want that instant result.
Yes.
If you do feel a current, you can turn your device down, but I guarantee most of you will turn your device to level 5, which is the highest setting.
Lori, what level do you use? Level 5.
Right? Always. So easy. So there's 3 different sections on the neck. So you do the section just on the collarbone, and then take a step up to the middle of the neck, and then one last step right underneath the jawline. And you're going to hear your device beep every 5 seconds, and that's basically just tracking your glides. We don't want you to be whipping through the treatment. We want to really take your time. So you're going to hear the beep, beep, and then it's going to move to the next treatment.
So there's
area.
no guesswork. It tells you when to move on.
There's no guesswork. That's what we say NuFACE is super easy. You just gel up, lift up, and you really can't mess it up. So easy,
love that.
right?
How you feeling, Lisa? What do you feel?
You feel tiny, just tiny little tingles.
Tiny tingles.
Tiny tingles, and it's
Tiny,
really
tiny ones.
normal, even if you don't feel anything at all. At the maximum, I would say a client would feel kind of a slight tingling sensation, but very soothing, very relaxing. Most of my clients would fall asleep with a microcurrent treatment, so it's not uncommon just to get very relaxed when you're doing your NuFACE treatment.
In that Zen space.
In that Zen space.
We have a fellow stepmom watching. Erica Lell Snipes is a fellow stepmom here. Hard job, but worth it. Happy Mother's Day from Erica.
Thank you.
And our girl Sandy Mack is back. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? All right, so we're moving up to the face.
Yep, and so then you apply more gel to the cheek area, and again, the whole entire surface area in a good mask-like layer. And then you're going to start right on the jawline, and you're going to lift towards the lobe of the ear, again, taking your time with the treatment. And then you're going to lift, take a step up, lift towards the middle of the ear.
And I love you can do this with one hand.
Right? Yes. One hand, easy. I mean, truly, this is your multitasking tool. You're going to be on Instagram. You're going to be on Facebook. You're going to be on shopping. I mean, whatever you need to do. Conference calls. I've been known to lifting my face when I'm on conference calls, and people are like, "Tara, are you lifting your face again?" I hear the beeps, and I'm like, "Of course, I'm multitasking. This is what we busy women have to do."
Yes.
As long as it's not Skype.
Oh, well, you know what? Why not?
You
as
know
long
what?
as you're paying attention to the
Right.
Skype call.
Yeah,
Get your lift on.
exactly. So any area of concern, let's say if, Lisa said, "Hey, Tara, I'm really concerned with the jowls." So what you can do is instead of gliding, you can hold just right there and hold for 1 to 2 beeps and really let that microcurrent go in and stimulate those facial muscles.
So you can kind of customize
You
what
can
you're...
customize your treatment. Yep, so the basic techniques are just the gliding, and then again, we call them the advanced techniques, and that's where you would hold. So let's say Lisa said, "Hey, I really want you to pop my cheekbones." So you can lift,
like, "Yes, I do,
right?
actually."
Who wants, we all want those great apple cheekbones. So this is what you do. So you're gonna just lift and hold right underneath those cheekbones, really re-educate those facial muscles. And one question I always get is, how often do I have to use NuFACE? So I recommend for the first 60 days to use your device 5 times a week. And again, we're just talking about 5 minutes a day.
Right.
So this is quick. 5 minutes is so fast. And then after the 60 days, you can do 2 to 3 times a week for maintenance.
Now, Lori, because I know you've been using it since 2012, so how often are you using your device?
I do use it 5 days a week. There are some days that I miss. If I'm not too tired, I'll use it in the evening before I go to bed. Mostly in the morning, but honestly, I even travel with it. I take it with me in my,
Absolutely.
it's
Well,
so
I mean,
easy
it's so-
to
it's such a
travel
small-
with. Yes, yes.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Right.
Absolutely.
That is amazing.
Is
Oh
it,
my
I mean,
God.
look,
Already.
look at
Wait,
look
look
at
at
this
You
result.
can absolutely see the lift.
Absolutely see it.
And this
Yes.
is
Wow.
why clients
It
fall
looks
in
so
love
vibrant.
with NuFACE
Yes.
because you can see that instant before and after. So look at the cheekbone here. Look at even the jawline. Like, look at this contour. Look how beautiful that is.
It's over here.
Compared to over here, which is a little bit flatter. You know, and unfortunately, as we age, gravity takes hold and starts pulling us down. Even if you're a younger client, you just want to maintain those results, that's what you can do. You can maintain, and just like if you just want, maybe you're going out and you're like, oh, I just want to look really special, pull out your NuFACE device and get that great contour. And this is instant.
Wait, so when
this
you
is
look straight
minutes.
up, look at that difference. You can absolutely see the lift on that side. That's incredible.
Plus it looks more vibrant.
Right? It does, yeah, it looks more-
just a little more.
So not only are we lifting, contouring, toning the skin and the muscles, but we're increasing that circulation so you get a nice healthy glow so you can have the confidence to go makeup free anytime and say goodbye to maybe those invasive procedures or injectables that are really, really expensive. This device will give you those results non-invasively.
What do you think, Lisa?
I love it.
Right?
Yes.
And doesn't it feel so
Yes.
good?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do love it, and I need this side
Yeah,
now.
well, I mean, yeah, well,
So let me quickly show you the forehead because that's one of the areas that I love lifting because it really lifts the brow, it lifts the eye. And so here's super easy. All you do is you're gliding up towards the hairline and then going towards the arch of the brow, gliding up towards the hairline. And again, take your time with the treatment. Don't rush through it. Each swipe should be 5 seconds, so 1 beat. And then you're going to repeat each step 3 times.
incredible.
Super, super easy.
So easy.
5 minutes a day, that's all we're asking. And to get these types of results, I'll dedicate those 5 minutes, won't you, right?
Yes, Tara, if I can say,
yeah.
when I first used it, I felt a little bit of microcurrent on the top of my forehead
Just a little.
because I wasn't putting enough gel on it.
Yes.
So when I used a little more gel, I didn't feel anything, and the same thing on my neck. I never feel any currents on my face.
And that's what I said, the gel primer, this is such an important piece because we want that microcurrent to get directly to the muscles.
Right.
We don't want that microcurrent to really
Just
bounce
stay on the
off the
surface.
skin. So this is really, really important because we don't want you to feel anything. It truly is all gain without the pain.
Right.
So this is fitness for your face, right?
Amazing.
Right.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
You're
I love
welcome.
it.
I love it.
I love it.
I promise
I
we're
know.
leaving
I'm
you
a
out
little
later.
nervous.
I know.